Hi, my name is Figen. I am a cancer survivor, and all my treatments ended end of December 2019. So I was ready to start my life, and coronavirus happened. When Andrea asked me if I want to share how I feel in this pandemic and also how familiar it feels, I wasn't in a good day, and it took a week for me to record this, which is the kind of describes how I feel. So there are days I feel okay, good. There are days very bad. Um, um, Isolation in coronavirus. First of all, let me tell you how I kind of feel a little bit equipped to this more than other people because my life went upside down in 2018 October. I was insane healthy person, exercise, nutrition, etc. So I went through something so not expected. No family history, nothing. And my diagnosis was a little bit crazy too. So in that sense, I am familiar the feeling of going upside down. Like, wow, how this can happen. So I feel I'm more equipped. The only problem for me, I kind of end up pausing my life. And in the way my treatment and everything went, also was like, okay, you need a surgery, then you are clean. Then surgery, oh no, you are not clean. And we need this. Oh, you need chemo, but you may not need radiation. Oh, after chemo, maybe let's do radiation. So I went through every month, every 2 months, uh, without knowing what's going to happen. It is not like from the beginning, okay, you have the operation, you have chemo, you have this, you have that. Then you say, okay, I'm going to be in this tunnel 9 months and I'm going to be out. Mine was like torturous. Like a 1 month, then you're okay. Then I went through so many shock, etc. So that, I don't want to say prepare me to this kind of a thing, which is crazy, another craziness. But what I learned is there was a advice given by patient navigator when I was totally shocked after the surgery that they find some positive lymph nodes and it didn't show up in MRI. She said, which is a very familiar stereotype advice, live day by day, don't make a plan for tomorrow. And in first time in my life, it made sense because, of course, I'm a planner, etc. Because I couldn't handle. I mean, didn't have the. I couldn't even make a plan for tomorrow. So I didn't have a choice, actually. I mean, sometimes they say to people who go through this, and you are strong. I mean, honestly, we don't have any other choice being other than strong. So I applied that to this because I was at a point in my life I was making all the plans. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. This is Figan version 2, new life, second chance. Then bam, another pause. And I do not know. My plan was very related to traveling, etc. Wow, I don't even know when. So after coming out of the treatment recently with all the pause and the unknown, this hit me bad. So I have really bad days. Like, really, I feel like, is this a twilight zone? Like, I cannot get out of this. And also, but as I said, on the other hand, I don't react like many other people who never went through a trauma like that. And I kind of feel, okay, one more time, I try to not to think, absolutely not to think. Like, I don't even make a plan. Okay, in June we're gonna be free and doing this. I don't even think about next week. So in that sense, I am maybe in a better position than other people who never had a trauma or experience like that. But feeling of being stuck, uncertainty is bad, because if I was, let's say, if my cancer diagnosis, etc., was maybe 5 years ago, maybe it will be easier. But I was just out of it. Which I have one more surgery, which I don't. It is more static, so I don't care for now. And also these checkups where I was supposed to have is very important. I cannot think that too by thinking, oh my God, these checkups are so important, but I cannot go to my checkup. I just cannot do it because I would go crazy. And so I shouldn't say helplessness, hopelessness. The one thing I am actually experiencing, maybe also different. I don't even scare from coronavirus. I just don't want to go to doctor or a hospital for any reason right now. That is kind of a little bit bigger scare for me. So I'm kind of self-isolated, and I do insane amount of mediation, affirmation, etc., which I developed during my chemotherapy, radiation, those times. And I do exercise at home, and if the weather is good, I walk. Those are good days. But I mean, as I said, I am living day by day. So it wasn't a good time for me. No, nobody has a good time, and it wasn't a good time for anyone, but for me it is end up being really, how can I say, too much. But on the other hand, I always think about other people. There are people, they cannot do their chemo. I cannot even say it. How terrifying would that be to them? Or surgeries, maybe. Oh my God. So, there's always some other people who suffer way more than us. So that is it. Oh my God, this is too long. I'm sorry, Andrea. This is my first video. I never did a video. I hope I can manage to send this to you. Okay, you are great. I hope one day we work together. And good luck for everyone. Just live day by day.